Alright, so previously we did Shakti Sabartaka, or Psychic World Destroying Fire Pyromancy. Now, note on that. In previous videos I've done this thing called Atoning. What Atoning does is basically it's a way to mitigate drain for one thing. So I use some blood to basically atone for the drain of me anytime I actually try to use those psychic world destroying fires, which probably won't be very often, but still. And now I'm moving on to Sita Prajnana Telepathy, because that's one of the core 5 from Dark Heresy. And it has its own freaking word in Sanskrit. I didn't even have to transliterate to put together like biological lightning, which is what I had to do for Pyromancy. But and in that one, because I did the 10 core Pyromancy things, and in this one I did the 10 core telepathy things, I also did a Samakarati and Vabakarati, Pindikaroti Bisajari, Prasadayari, and Vabakarati for telepathy, and forget what the one for consumed by fire is. There's also Agnandati, which is also consumed by fire. But that's the one I didn't use for mastering my pyromancy. So we'll just move on from that. And conveniently enough, because like I didn't want to like reuse bodily fluids because that doesn't seem like it has the ability to work. I did atonement for telepathy with spit. Why? Because I put some on when I was rolling that thing, and it seems like a shame not to use it. It seems like a genuine waste of my actual literal biological material, because there's actually literally DNA in spit. And that's part of what makes atonement useful, is that it's keyed to your DNA. At least partially. It's also connected more metaphorically to the core idea of like blood and spit in terms of like metaphysics and stuff, but that's like more the magical justification and like the psychic justification than an actual like scientific justification, which is it actually involves your DNA too. Like it's both. And that's why it works. At least in theory. So moving on. Oh yeah. Also, Samakarati and Vabakarati, Pindikaroti, Samsahati, Prasadayati, Avahanam Karoti. And that is resist possession. Minor power, very important. Critical for Psychers. Psychers shouldn't not have resist possession. They shouldn't. They're a bad Psycher if they don't have resist possession. They're asking to be possessed. Don't be a Psycher asking to be possessed. It's a bad idea. Alright, moving on. Also, Samakarati and Vabakarati, Pindikaroti Vayahati, Prasadayati, Avahanam Karoti. What that is invoking effectively precognition. But specifically, like, the verb is forebode. Interestingly enough, in Dark Conspiracy, foreboding is actually a danger sense skill that's in the empathy attribute subset. It's fascinating. Dark Conspiracy is actually a fascinating game. It hasn't been around for like forever, but what else? You know what? I'm gonna circle back and start a new video after this, because I think those 2 minor powers are by themselves, for psychic purposes, actually enough to warrant like a 4 or 5 minute video. So I'm going to circle back for like a full 10-minute one for telepathy, so I don't like run too long or shortchange the telepathy set. Thank you for watching. Please feel free to like, share, comment, and subscribe.